If you have an up in the streets, in your hometown, or whichever place that you have one, make sure you move like 50 cents. Yeah, make sure you move like 50. 50 is the kind of man that makes you feel like you are not heading to your potential, like to your full potential. You're not heading to your maximum. Tell me how this nigga goes and went and bought the hangaway, the place, the house, or whichever place that Jim Jones, Minor, and Fabulous were filming the podcast in. Yeah, he bought the whole place. Like, he posted up and said, "Oh, me and Sam are partners, so you owe me rent. You either pay the rent or move out." Let's rap about it. Let's rap about it. Yeah. He posted at least 3 angles of every door that Jim Jones was kicking or was trying to break in. Listen, this nigga is petty. I need to be as petty as 50 Cent, man. His pettiness needs to be studied, because tell me how he's been beefing with multiple people at the same time, and he still has time. He still has time to slice through each and every one of them. Yeah, and this one, he just, if you ever beef with someone, make sure you have more money than them, and more influence than them, more connections than them, more, like, just have it all above them. You understand? So this is what 50 Cent is doing. He is using the power play. He's like, "Oh, I can control your narrative." Yeah. Even if you move out and someone offers you a crib or offers you a space to film in, I would always be like, "Yeah, nigga, I threw you out. Yeah, you didn't pay rent. I made you move out from my space." You understand? That's the level of pettiness this nigga has. So he dropped a statement. Just after that, he dropped a statement and said, "Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're gonna fix every door you kick, or I'm gonna kick your ass, Jimmy, by Monday. You're destroying me property." So I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on Monday, because when 50 Cent says Monday, he means it. And he's trying to make sure this nigga just bows down to him and says, "I'm sorry." Because listen, Fabulous, these three niggas were trying to be sneaky, and we saw Mino going to the dentist and adding more, he was trying to add more grills and say, "Oh, I am rocking $1 million worth of jewelry and whatever. How do I even not afford to pay rent or pay whatever bills? I got the money." But listen, when was the last time Mino had a hit song, hit record? It's been a while, and the podcast is just starting out. So you can't even tell me they won't have the money, because they won't even have the money to pay these out. It's going to take time. And this just gives 50 Cent the leverage or power above them. It just goes to show you that he just wants to play the power play. The rules of power. The laws of power. So the notice that he served was I'll skip the reference and post it at whatever. And I think I can start with 2. AFC Management LLC, Joseph Jones, posted at 780 East 133rd Street, first floor, Suite 202, Suite 204, 789 East 132nd Street, first floor, 781 East 132nd Street, first floor, Bronx, New York, 10454. Yeah. Now the lease agreement dated December 17th, 2025. Lease between Sun LLC, Han Dynasty Bronx LLC, Free Sons Holding LLC, and Sengdara LLC, landlord or lesser, and IFC Management LLC, Joseph Jones, tenant, who's the tenant or lease. Concerning the premises are located 780 East 133rd Street, A7 A A 789 791 East 132nd Street, Bronx, New York, 10454, as depicted on the colored portions of the premises. Diagram attached to the lease premises. Take notice as follows. That tenant was served with a 15-day notice of default. Default notice in brackets dated January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd. So there was a whole grace period between January 5th and then all the way to January 2026, and a 5-day notice of termination, in brackets termination notice, dated February 10th, 2026, which expired on February 17th, 2026. So again, there was a whole grace period between February 10th, 2026, all the way to February 17th, 2026. Number 2, that tenancy at the premises has been terminated. Number 3, that pursuant to the landlord's rights under the lease, including paragraph 17 of the lease. So we can always go back and see his contract and see whatever he entails in there. And as set forth in the termination notice, the landlord has elected to re-enter and take possession of the premises and peaceably recovered possession of the premises. So each and everything that is within the premises, including those of the tenant, from the equipment to whatever, to the furnitures, remains there under the custody of the landlord until he or she has been compensated fully by the tenant. Number 4, that the tenant may make arrangements with landlord to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises. Of course, that's after compensation or payment of any balances. So number 5, that should tenant attempt to enter the premises, change the locks, or seek to retrieve its property, or cause any third party to do so without the landlord's express permission, landlord reserves the right to prosecute the same as trespass and pursue all other available remedies. That's what Jim Jones was doing last night. That was what Jim Jones was trying to do. He was trying to kick those down. He was trying to kick those down, bro. That number 6, that to coordinate the retrieval of tenant's property from the premises must conduct Rubber Enterprises LLC. I guess this is related to 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure. Trust me. So, 50 Cent is playing the game of chess with this whole issue. It's like you have being in a fight and then you don't throw punches. You just cut your opponent's arm. Yeah, you cut his arm, or you just shoot him. Whoa. 50 Cent, tell me how. I need to make money. I need to make some serious money. Yeah, I need to make serious money. So I can have I need to make some serious money. This level of business is what I really need in my life. Listen, this level of business is what I really need. Trust me. This is what I need. My name is Moses Kiki, and God bless you.